Hello, how are you? Well, in the last class you must have gone through the tree diagram which I gave you, checking the various conditions for the relationship between the coefficients of the pair of linear equations and the nature of them. Nature of them I mean to say whether the linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. And last time also I told you the equations will be either consistent or the equations can be inconsistent, right? Inconsistent, chapter close. But if you say consistent, consistency will be there in two types, where they'll have unique solution and they will have infinite solutions. So the given pair of linear equations will be of totally three types, where they have unique solution and where they can have infinite solution, or they will never have a solution. And we have described this with respect to graph that the inconsistency will be there in the case of linear equations which are parallel, and infinite solutions will be there if linear equations are overlapping on one another, and unique solution will be there if two equations are intersecting each other. I hope you understood this. Now we will take few examples to check whether the following equations are consistent or inconsistent to the formula which I gave you. Now what you need to do is, whenever equations are of this form, a1x plus b1y plus c1, a2x plus b2y plus c2, you can do one thing. a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to the coefficient is 1, c1 is equal to minus 6. a2 is equal to 4, b2 is equal to minus 2 and c2 is equal to minus 4. Always first you consider what? a1 by a2, 2 by 4. What is 2 by 4 when you simplify? 1 by 2. Now you consider b1 by b2. What is b1 by b2? It is 1 divided by minus 2. Now minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2, are they equal? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Once you say that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, what will you say? Therefore, equations are consistent. Now let us check with the second equation. Now 8 has to be brought this side, 9 has to be brought this side. So when you get 8 on the left hand side, it will be minus 8. When you get 9 on the left hand side, it will be minus 9. So here, what is a1 value? 2. b1 value minus 3, c1 value minus 8. a2 value 4, b2 value minus 6 and c2 value minus 9. Now I will again say consider a1 by a2, 2 upon 4, 1 by 2. Consider b1 by b2, b1 value is minus 3 by minus 6, minus cancel, 3 1s are 3 2s are. What you got? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Remember, if when these two are not equal, you can directly declare the result. But if these two are equal, also you check for the third one. Now what is the third one? c1 by c2. What is c1 value? c1 value is minus 8 and c2 value is minus 9. Now is this equal to c1 by c2? No. What will you infer? Clearly, I will write a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. That is equal to c1 by c2. Is it equal to? No, it is not equal to c1 by c2. And you please refer the tree diagram which was given to you in the previous class. And what did I say? When a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2, the equations are inconsistent. Inconsistent means what? Having no solution, or you can declare them as set of parallel lines. What are they? They are set of parallel lines. Anything you can write about the nature. Now let us go with the third category. What is a1 value? a1 value is 1, b1 value is 1, c1 value is equal to minus 5. What is a2 value? a2 value 2, b2 value 2, c2 value is equal to minus 10. Now consider a1 by a2. What is a1 by a2? 1 by 2. b1 by b2. What is b1 by b2? 1 by 2. So when two things are equal, you have to always verify for the third thing as well. Right? You have to verify for the third thing as well. What is the third thing? c1 by c2. What is c1 value? Minus 5 by minus 10. 5 ones are, 5 twos are. Ola, you can see a C1 by C2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to A1 by A2. I will say clearly A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. And whenever this condition is satisfied, what is that you will mention? What the nature is? You will write therefore equations are consistent. Equations are consistent and have infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. So I want you to pay more attention. Only in one case the equations are inconsistent. What is that case? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. And remaining two cases the equations are consistent. First case unique solution, second case infinitely many solutions. So I am sure you understood. Without solving or doing them graphically, you are able to decide the nature of pair of linear equations. And what is the trick? This is the trick. You have to just go through the tree diagram and just see where you exactly lie. So I am sure you understood this concept of finding the nature of system of linear equations using the formula. Now I want you to solve them graphically as well. So to solve them graphically, we will try to take any one of the problem. See, this is inconsistent. Inconsistent means no solution. So in the graph also, you will get only two parallel lines. Here, having many solutions means you will get only one line lying on each other. So we will take this as an example to solve using graph. So please be with me. I will take the same problem and I will try to draw the graph of this problem and make you explain how we can do it graphically. Alright children. So I am sure you are having graph paper with you. Otherwise, you pause the video and get the graph sheet. Along with the graph sheet, you will also require eraser, pencil, sharpener and scale. So keep all your equipments ready so that you can parallelly do with me. Now, check whether the following equations are consistent or inconsistent and solve using graph. And when you are asked to solve using graph, how you are going to handle this scenario. See, when you say that solve using graph, I have already told you that this will represent a linear equation. Linear means what? Straight line, right? So first and second, both of them are straight line. In order to draw a straight line, I will require any 2 points on the straight line. What is straight line? Line joining 2 points. So I require any 2 points on the straight line. So before I move forward, I will draw the table for the first one. 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. I will draw the table for the first one. How do I draw the table for this? I will write x, I will write y, I will write x comma y. Now what is this, sir? I will tell you one very simple way of drawing a straight line. Whenever you are drawing a straight line, 2 points are sufficient. But when you are drawing a curve, you need at least 5 or 6 points. When you are drawing a straight line, 2 points are sufficient. So how do I do it? First time I will consider x is equal to 0 and find y value. Second time I will consider y is equal to 0 and try to get x value. Sometimes you may get into fractions as well. You need not worry about it. So let us take x is equal to 0. When I put x is equal to 0, 2 into 0, 0. Y minus 6 is equal to 0 means what is y is equal to 6. So the point will be 0 comma 6. Like that, if I put y is equal to 0, what will happen? 2x plus 0 minus 6 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 6. What is x is equal to? 3. Alright. So what is x is equal to 3? So I get the ordered pair 3 comma 0. So I have found out the table for this. Similarly, I will write the table for, what is the second equation? Second equation is 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Again I will write x, I will write y, I will write ordered pair x comma y. And what is the trick here? I will first time take x is equal to 0 and find y value. Second time take y is equal to 0 and find x value. Together you write the x coordinate. Now when I take x is equal to 0, what will happen? 4 into 0, 0. Minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Minus 4 is equal to, minus 2y will go that side, plus 2y. 2 ones are 2 2s are. What is y is equal to? Minus 2. Ordered pair 2 comma minus 2. Now next time I will take y is equal to 0. So 4x minus 0 minus 4 is equal to 0. 4x is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 by 4, 1. So the ordered pair is what? 1 comma 0. So once you draw the table and get the vertices perfectly, now I have to move forward and take a graph paper and try to draw the graph. So what I am going to do is on a rough scale, but you have a graph sheet with you. So in a graph sheet you do it accurately. What I am going to do, I am going to take the center of the graph, mark this as x-axis, mark this as y-axis. I will write scale. Scale means not Camlin scale or some other company. Scale means you write the scale. I am going to take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on x-axis. That is the meaning of scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on y-axis, right? So that is the meaning of scale. So this is my 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1. Both sides I will take 1, 1, equal distances, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. On y also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Negative side of y-axis, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. And you all know, all purpose, this is 0. Now once you write the scale, mark the points on x-axis and y-axis, I am going to plot the points 0, 6. When x is 0, what is the y value? 6. I put a cross mark here. This is plotted. Now 3, 0. X is 3 and what is y value? 0. So I have to draw a straight line. So when you draw a straight line using scale, this is not a free hand. You have to use a scale. It's a straight line. So make sure that not only you join this point, you extend these line joining points as well. You extend it because you never know where the other line going to intersect, right? So this is your line and I write that equation 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. This is my first straight line. Let us go with the second one. 0, minus 2. This is 0 and what is this? 0, minus 2 is plotted. Next is 1, 0. When x is 1, y value is 0. So I plot this. So I join this. And I have told you we have to extend this. Alright. When I extend this line is 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. You can see very clearly that it is going to intersect only at one point. And did I not say you that the equations are consistent, means they are getting solved, and what equations are consistent and have what? Unique solution, and have unique solution. And what is that solution? This is your solution. Now graphically, if I want to find, I can locate this. This point is 2 here, this point is 2, right? I will write this as 2, 2. So you will say clearly equations intersect at 2, 2. Therefore, solution is, what is x coordinate? 2, and what is y coordinate? 2. Right? So I am sure you understood when a problem is given to you and if you have to solve graphically, how you are going to solve, right? So practice this again, and I want you to take a problem as a homework, right? And you may note down the equation. You can try and let me know the solution of the work which is given to you through WhatsApp. I am waiting for your solutions on WhatsApp. All right. So I will give you another equation. So take the equation as homework. 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. 2x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. 3x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is a homework. I want you to try and you let me know what the solution is. I will give you the solution also. For this problem, the answer is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So I want you to practice this at home and let me know if you got the answer. If there is any query, you please post the query on the WhatsApp group, right? So please practice, and there will be one more session I will take on pair of linear equations. Watch out and try to like this, share this and subscribe as well. Thank you. God bless you all.